For more on King Felipe's state visit, we turn to Huiyao Wang in Beijing. He's the founder of the Center for China and Globalization think tank, as well as a former councillor on the China State Council. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us on the program today. Now, the last time a Spanish monarch visited China on an official state trip was in 2007. Talk about the significance of this meeting.
Well, it's very significant, actually. This is about 18 years since the last king's visit, and this is also the first state visit of him. And also, very importantly, because I think China-Spain has such a long history, and they had a long cooperation, and so this high-level visit has showed that the head of state diplomacy is really working. We had 3 times of Spanish Prime Minister visit China in the last 3 years. I think record state visit by any other foreign leader, but also now coupled that with the King Felipe's visit. So I think this is really, that's probably how the things are working, both in China, probably somewhere, is that if the high-level attention is given, it will trickle down, it will really mobilize the whole country to really all engage in cooperation. For example, last year, China invested 11 billion euro to spend, which is unprecedented, and also more than all the others in the past 8 years, actually. So there's so many things, there's a business that's been really accelerating because of these high-level attention, high-level visits.
Yeah, and Spain has taken a less adversarial stance towards China and has sought to reposition trade relations with the country. Can you talk a little bit more about how that has impacted the relationship?
Absolutely. I think Spain, being very practical. I mean, they realize China is such an important country, and we have to maintain good relations. And of course, also you can see that because of this high-level visit, we had such a great exchanges. The student is flourishing. There's 12,500 Chinese students studying spring. There's about 60,000 Chinese students study Spanish in China. And of course, we can also work in other countries, like in Latin American countries, Spanish-speaking countries. There's enormous potential. Also, the institute exchange, academic exchanges. So those really, I think, warm up all the way from top to bottom and bottom to the top. And also, China recently announced that they're going to relax the visa again for another period of time for Spain. Citizens come to China visa-free. So I think this kind of a momentum is very, very valuable and very important. I serve as a good example for actually how to conduct the Sino-EU relations. Spain being one of the largest economy in the European country, and also 4th or 5th largest trading partner from EU to China. It's very important that we have to maintain this high-level momentum. And also, let's set aside some other disputes or whatever disagreement, but let's maximize the common ground and common interests, and really seek for the common cause like climate change, multilateralism, and work together to maintain peace and prosperity. Yes.
Speaking of climate change, she said both sides could explore cooperation in renewable energy and artificial intelligence. Spain has generated more than half of its electricity just last year from renewable sources. What does Spain need from China to advance its renewable energy opportunities?
Exactly. That's the great potential that China, Spain can collaborate, actually. If, for example, China's Three Gorges Corporation already invests heavily in Spain, and KATL, the largest battery manufacturer in the world, has made a large investment in Spain to set up a manufacturer there. Chery, the China EV multiple maker, also set up a factory there. You see all front of cooperation there. And China and Spain being, of course, both of the country renewable energy is exceeding 50%. I think there's an enormous potential to collaborate on how to, benefit from each other's expertise, and also we can also work together in the third countries, like in Latin American and other Spanish-speaking countries. China and Spain not only collaborate between the two countries, their cooperation can generate a lot of benefit for other global South countries. And furthermore, I think Spain is an important country in the EU. And in that kind of system, they can stand up on the climate change, and China stay the same, and we can maintain climate change for the global prosperity.
Huiyao Wang, we'll leave it there. Really appreciate your time.